All right, let's just get right into it because this is something that kind of breaks every cat lover's heart just a little bit. Our cats can't actually say the words, I love you. But, and this is a huge but, that doesn't mean they aren't saying it to us all the time. They just have their own language, a very different, very specific language.
So that's the big question, right? Can they? And the answer is a huge, definite yes. But to really get it, we have to stop listening for words and start looking for clues. And today, that's exactly what we're going to do. We are going to crack that code.
So yeah, we are about to decode the secret nonverbal language of our cats. And it's a language that's not spoken with meows, but with this whole complex series of actions that you could totally miss if you don't know what you're looking for.
To really, truly understand how cats show affection, you gotta shift your whole perspective. We need to think less like people and way more like cats. We have to focus on what's actually important in their world: physical gestures, displays of absolute trust, and the incredibly powerful currency of scent.
Okay, first up, the language of touch. This is often where your cat makes the first move, reaching out to you in ways that are super subtle, but man, are they packed with meaning. These 4 things right here, they're some of the most common ways a cat says, hey, I trust you. Let's take their paws, for example. A cat's paws are just full of nerve endings, which makes them crazy sensitive. And, as veterinarian Dr. Liz Stello says, they're essential for defense. So if your cat actually lets you touch their precious toe beans, that is a massive, massive sign of love and trust. And what about that gentle little paw tap? You know the one, when your cat is all relaxed and just softly places a paw on you. That is not an accident. As animal behaviorist Dr. Lauren Frinker explains, that's them initiating. They are actively asking you for affection. And then we have one of the most misunderstood cat behaviors of all time, the headbutt. So the technical term for this is bunting, and as veterinarian Dr. Muel Delgado points out, this is not aggression at all. It's actually an act of ownership and deep affection. Your cat is literally signing you with their personal autograph, marking you as part of their inner circle, part of the family.
And that headbutt, that bunting, it leads us perfectly into our next chapter, the all-important world of scent. You see, for a cat, smell isn't just a sense, it is the absolute foundation of their social world.
Okay, this is my favorite analogy ever. Have you ever wondered why your cat absolutely insists on sitting on your laptop or your clean laundry or the book you're trying to read? Well, according to Dr. Mary Birch, your stuff is just saturated with your scent. And by sitting on it, your cat is mingling their scent with yours. It's their way of saying, we're a team. Our lives are now officially combined. It's an act of incredibly deep bonding. Speaking of profound bonding, let's talk about something that looks, well, to us, it looks a little rude: the rear presentation. As feline biologist Dr. Sharon Craver Davis explains, in cat culture, this is the complete opposite of an insult. It's actually a formal greeting. They're offering their unique scent for an ID check, and they're trusting that you'll recognize them as a friend. It's basically their version of a handshake and a hug all rolled into one. So, beyond touch and scent, the absolute deepest level of feline love is shown through one thing: total, unconditional trust. These are the behaviors that show your cat sees you as their ultimate safe space. Every single one of these signs is about your cat making themselves vulnerable. I mean, sleeping on you means they feel safe enough to be completely defenseless. Staying calm when the vacuum cleaner starts up means they trust you to protect them. And following you around, it's not just about food. A lot of the time it's because just being near you makes them feel secure. Cat behavior expert Jackson Galaxy puts it perfectly here. You have to remember, cats are descended from wild animals. Sleep has always been a time of vulnerability. So for them to choose to sleep on you, completely exposed, that is the highest form of flattery. It means you have become their protector. And then, of course, there's the famous cat kiss. A 2017 study from the University of Sussex, led by Dr. Karen McComb, actually confirmed that the slow blink is a deliberate form of positive communication. Think about it. They're so comfortable with you that they are willing to briefly close their eyes to break their line of sight. It's their quiet, powerful way of saying, I love you. Okay, now we've reached the final and honestly, the most incredible sign of a cat's love. This is where the bond goes beyond simple behaviors and gets into the realm of a deep, almost biological connection.
Now, this might sound like something out of science fiction, but I promise you, it is very real. The most profound way a cat shows its devotion is by fundamentally changing its own internal rhythms just to be in sync with you. It is the ultimate act of connection. So the scientific term for this is affiliative synchrony, and it's a concept that's been explored by animal behaviorist Dr. Sharon Craver Davis. Now, this isn't about training or obedience. This is when your cat starts mirroring you out of a pure emotional desire to be completely aligned with your world.
So get this. Cats are naturally crepuscular. That means they're most active at dawn and dusk. But a fascinating 2019 study in the journal Behavioral Processes found that house cats can literally rewrite their internal body clocks, their circadian rhythms, just to match the daytime schedule of the person they love. This is biological proof of the power of their bond with us. Their very body changes for you.
So, how can you spot this incredible connection? Well, look for the small, synchronized moments. Does your cat stretch right after you do? Do they match your pace when you walk across the room? These aren't just cute quirks. They are tiny little signals of a deep, affiliative bond. It's evidence of them quite literally becoming a part of your rhythm.
So it turns out our cats are talking to us all the time. We just had to learn their language. Now that you have the decoder, you can start to see all these little gestures for what they really are, tiny, constant declarations of love. The only question left is, what will you notice them saying tomorrow?